The following is a presentation of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Student-led, student-centered, student-serving.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. My name is Carly, and alongside with me is Kraft Mac and Cheese. Noah Kraft, how are we feeling?
I'm feeling really good today, Carly. How are you feeling?
Pretty good, honestly. Weather's honestly beautiful, in my opinion.
Yes, it is. I love it out here.
I'm loving it right now. It's gorgeous. I'd say probably like mid 50s.
Yes, I'm so ready
like
for the heat to be done.
Yes.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I think we're all sick and tired of it, as we're jumping into this almost, I would say, comparable to a rivalry similar to me, I would say. Where,
yes.
you know, Frederick facing off against Erie. Tigers and Eagles, always a fun game, no matter what the sport is, I think, between the two of them. Right now, your Golden Eagles sitting at 16-5 on the start of their season, looking very, very put together and just overall very balanced between them all. You know, I haven't seen them play very much this season, but the games that I have gone to, I mean, they've looked honestly very well put together.
They have, yeah.
I mean, really, so many compliments their way. You know, Erie sitting at 15-5. So both of them similar boats right now. You know, Frederick just I guess a short leash ahead, if you will. But
yeah.
I think this is going to be honestly a very entertaining game. I'm fully prepared for this.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm hoping it's going to be somewhat of a high-scoring game here. I'm looking for some action today.
I mean, Frederick, based on their performances for the past few games, they played actually Legacy only a few days ago, won 12-0. So very solid performance. And then the game before that, faced off against Niwot, literally a day before the Legacy game, beat them 14-9. So some high-scoring games back-to-back. But just an overall super solid performance. As it looks like Frederick has been on a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-game win streak.
That's
so,
awesome.
I mean, it's definitely something to keep in mind is just keeping that streak going. That's something that I think a lot of teams, they don't want to necessarily negate because I think it's important for some teams, just mentality and to boost, you know, just overall, I think as a team, your ego a little bit.
Yes. I think the winning causes such a morale boost to where it gets to a point where you just feel that confidence running through.
I was going to say, each and every one of you, right? Like, each and every one of these players out here definitely feeling that impact with the win streak.
for sure.
As we're taking a peek at the starters, but first, Kraft, what are some of your keys to this game?
Some of my keys, this is my first one. We need to be able to have hot bats today. We need to be super consistent hitting the ball, make sure we're getting our hits right. Just try to be as consistent as possible with batting. We need to command the zone. Our pitchers need to get ahead early. They need to start changing the speeds and keep the hitters guessing. They just need to be really on point with pitches. And then timely hitting, we can't focus on how many hits we get. We need to focus on when we hit them just to make sure that the course of this game just keeps going well for us.
100%. Couldn't have said it better myself. As to take a peek at some of these, like, star players on this Frederick team. Elena Fisher, she is someone to keep an eye out for. She is extremely versatile, and I mean, we took a peek at her stats a little bit pre-game, and oh my goodness, she has had herself quite the game. I mean, quite the season, excuse me. I mean, I believe her batting average is sitting above 500, I want to say.
She's the best. Statistically, she's been the best pitcher and the best batter that they've had this season. We'll just keep that going with her here today.
Another player kind of keep an eye out for is Izzy Horn, who's another senior alongside Elena Fisher. She has 5 home runs already.
Wow.
And, I mean, if that's not something to, like, be proud of, I don't know what is. I mean, 5 home runs. She, I believe, has at least 3 over the second closest player with the most home runs. I believe Bree Stendel has 2.
Yeah.
As we're going to take our hats off and stand for the national anthem. As we come back to you, nearing even closer to the start of this game, Kraft, is there anything else to kind of keep in mind going into this game, specifically just knowing that these two teams tend to butt heads whenever they meet?
I think Erie just needs to watch out for Ella Stromberg. She has been a fiery force coming in for this Frederick Golden Eagle softball team. I'm excited to see what she can do here today for them. And I think Erie just needs to do whatever they can to stop her. And Erie's pitching has been outstanding this year as well. So just need to go back to my third key there and just make sure that we're keeping our hot bats and really getting good with those hits and consistent with the hits.
100%. You mentioned Ella Stromberg. Stromberg, she's only a sophomore. I mean, she played varsity last year, I believe, as well. She has an insane, probably record smashing before too long, 25 stolen bases.
Oh, wow.
So
That's, yeah, I mean, that's what I said. She's been fiery coming for this team. So they'll just keep an eye for those stolen bases over there just to see what they can do to stop her.
100%. And as you said, she's not only is she fast, but she's also kind of elusive, if you must. She's slippery. She's hard to catch. And especially with that statistic stolen base wise, with 25 so far in the season. I mean, that's something to be proud of if you're Stromberg. That's something to take with you.
Did you? Yeah. I'm waiting for them to text me updates. The boys golfers were doing pretty well there. Is that where they finished? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
As already we're jumping right into the action. Fisher out to pitch. She is actually Frederick's only pitcher.
Really?
Yes, she is. So she has just been consistently back-to-back games. I mean, she's got to be sore, but whenever I talked to her, pre-game, she seemed to be doing all right. She said her arm was hot. She was ready as low ball. So first pitch, obviously, for Fisher. Warming up, kind of getting the feel for this team. She said she actually plays with some of these on her comp team, some of these players for Erie, so something to be cognizant about. She already kind of has the feel for some of them, as that'll be a quick and easy finish through the first out of the game.
Yeah, that was a really good look there from Elena. Just getting that quick over to first base, making sure they secure that out. That was a really good look.
100%. A second up to bat. Looks like that'll be Caitlin Tafoya. She's also a senior. She's typically a left fielder, but she's second. Fisher pitches. Low ball, no swing. I mean, it's entertaining because I'm so used to calling the baseball games that whenever you look at the softball pitching, I mean, it's so entertaining to see how they do it. I mean, I don't think I could ever personally like.
It's like the baseball swinging is just like it's so like boring. Like when you look at the softball, it's just like they
They have their own
back.
method. Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. It really is amazing. There's no swing. Once again, Fisher getting word from Coach Clapp on the side. Fisher prepares herself. And beautiful pitch from Fisher right in the box.
That was great.
I mean, no swing so far from Tafoya. She has been very quiet. Yeah. Once again, finally hit.
Foul ball.
As that foul ball soars into the stands, and people have to watch their heads. Not the first time that's happened. I remember when during baseball, I believe it was me and Mason Shafronik last season calling one of the games. It might have been, I think it was an Erie game. I think it was a long ball game. But all I remember is ball came straight at us, popped right up, and we were a little worried.
Yeah, I remember. It's always fun watching the balls go up.
Yes.
I'll just hear everyone scream heads.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I was going to say, there's like a unison panic. Everyone like freaks out. It's like, where's it going to land?
Yep.
As Tafoya glances, ball glances off her bat. Nothing. Once again, another foul ball. I mean, she stayed. She stayed batting, but hasn't really done much of anything so far. Is finally able to get a little bit of something. I believe that was. Adeline Riley, I want to say. Snagged it from third. Easy completion over to Stendel at first. As so far, Erie's been quiet. Haven't really seen much from them. Just very quick and easy outs.
Yeah.
Fisher. Low pitch. Good read from Erie. As looks like that's Sydney Snook, another senior. So lots of seniors, looks like, for this Erie softball roster.
Yeah.
As
They'll have to look out for that next year as they go in with none of their players.
I was about to say, something to keep in mind. A little bit of a rebrand as quick and easy out.
Almost got the double there. Just came in a little late.
I was going to say, a little late. Pitching that ball to first. Stendel, though, good cleanup, though, able to snag it midair. Just weren't able to get it to her in time. As this will be number 16, Braylon Herr. She's only a sophomore. Fisher. Pitch low. As Erie's motivational chance, if you will.
Like a student section over there.
No, they've got their own rowdy crowd going on.
Yeah.
As finally some more parents are starting to file in. I was a little worried there. Maybe the weather would scare people off, but I'm like, it's beautiful outside.
It is beautiful.
Once again, no swing. Erie's been very, not nervous. I don't think nervous is the right word. They've been very tame, I guess one could say, whenever it comes to batting, whenever it comes to hitting. They really haven't done much of anything. They've been very cautious.
They've been slow
with
to
some
hit.
of these swings. Yeah. Fisher takes her time communicating with Horn. I mean, the two of them together, you put Elena Fisher and Izzy Horn together, it's honestly a beautiful combination to watch the two of them. I mean, they are so on point. And high ball. So that'll be a walk. So a runner on first, a runner on second. 2 bases covered.
A little bit of a rough start here pitching for Elena.
Yeah, kind of unexpected. I mean, maybe a little antsy. I was watching her warm up. I mean, she said her arm was fine, but I mean, obviously, playing such close, consistent back-to-back games, that's got to take a toll. It's a solid hit into the outfield. As my goodness, Erie finally able to capitalize.
What a solid hit there.
I mean, it was screaming over the head of Fisher, right in the middle of the outfield. As this will pay off early for Erie, already 1 run in.
Yeah, and just went right over the head of Elena, or not over the head, just slipped through her glove of Elena Starr back there in the backfield.
Yeah, Starr.
Couldn't get a grasp on it.
I mean, that was tricky. It was a little unexpected. You know, cracked it right in the middle.
Yeah.
Starr though able to kind of clean up though finally. Even though she bobbled around with it a little bit, as Fisher trying to compose herself, looks like, getting a call from Clapp and a little bit of motivation. As beautiful pitch from Fisher, finally starting to get back into the swing of things, or I guess the pitching of things, one could say. As no swing once again. Looks like that is Natalie Fetters. Another senior, my goodness.
Oh, wow.
This team is quite the roster of seniors.
Oh, yeah, like I said before, it's going to be a rough season next year.
I was about to say, completely
find some
like
people.
rebranding, rebuilding, all that jazz.
Oh,
Fisher, it gets ripped. Stromberg able to pull it in.
Nice grab from Stromberg over there on the left side. It's a great pull. And
A beautiful dive from Stromberg. Read it before it was able to bounce around in the outfield into the green. But now 2 runs in already for Erie. They've had a solid performance so far, hitting early on.
yes, they have. Had a
Fisher.
few big ones.
Yeah, I was about to say. And they've been consistent. That's the thing. Is you talked about that whole mentality of hot bats. I mean, they've had some hot bats. They've had their moments. I mean, they've been able to rip it pretty easily. As this is Aaliyah Carter up to bat. I'm having a brief conversation with Coach Dufour over on the side. Really have to be careful here if you're Frederick. I mean, you have a runner on first, you have a runner on third, and this can turn deadly extremely quickly. I mean, if you send her with a walk, you have bases loaded, and that's the exact thing that I'm sure Fisher does not want to happen.
Be a rough start if we find ourselves with bases loaded here in the next couple of seconds.
100%. As able to snag over to second base, Natalie Fetters. So now, a runner on second and a runner on third. So puts them in scoring position. So this is dangerous. Fisher got to be careful. Catches are swinging. Can they get it to first in time? Easy. As finally Frederick able to clean things up early on. 0-2 though right now. Erie leading by 2.
Yeah, great run there for Erie to start this one. We'll see if they can stop Fred here, see what they can do.
I mean, they are playing aggressive early on. That's the only way that I can say it. I talked a little bit about how it seemed as though they were playing a little cautious whenever it came to, hitting. But it felt like they kind of got a little bit more comfortable as they started to notice that the momentum was kind of on their side.
Yeah. They started hitting those 20, 25 yarders, and it just kind of some clicked there, and they just locked in.
As we will be right back here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Are you tired of paying rent or constantly moving from one place to another? LGI Homes has the solution for you. We offer affordable new homes with exceptional quality. With our simplified buying process and zero down options available, easily achieve the dream of homeownership and quickly move into your new home. At LGI Homes, we have it all, offering new homes complete with upgrades, designed to add style, value, and energy efficiency to your life. Find your new home today with LGI Homes.
Yes, welcome back, everybody, into the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. My name is Carly Evans. Alongside with me, Noah Kraft, the one, the only.
Yes, indeed.
So early on, we already talked about Erie had a little bit of starting momentum was our heart. As looks like Ella Stromberg going to start us off. We talked about her sheer versatility between her speed, her stolen bases. She's really a threat to aspire to become. She's something to keep an eye out for if you're Erie.
Yeah, she's a little short and stocky, but I mean, she's got the arm for batting.
Yes.
She's doing really good.
That is beautiful pitch early on. Looks like that will be number 8, Sophie Horovitz. Talking a little bit with Fisher pregame, she talked about how Horovitz has a nasty curveball, something to keep in mind for this team.
I did hear about that. I'm excited to see what that holds for Frederick here in the near future.
1 ball, 1 strike. Stromberg stays composed. Pitch from Horovitz. Low, good read. 2 balls, 1 strike. Frederick starting up their own little rowdy crowd.
Love to see it, love to see it.
Oh! Finally pop up. Fly ball. Able to secure it pretty easily. So for Erie, quick way of kind of putting the finishing touches to remove Stromberg as a threat early on. At least for this batting order.
Yeah. We'll see if they can keep that going the rest of this match. If they stop her, this game might be wraps already.
I was about to say. Looks like that is going to be, I believe it's Eva Purnell, I want to say.
Yes, that is Eva Purnell.
Purnell, she's another player to keep an eye out for. She's speedy. I've seen her before.
She is, yeah. She's got very fast legs. She's able to get from home to first pretty quickly, as I've seen in other games. She's
100%.
a great hitter too.
Yeah, she is. Most, if not all, of these players for Frederick are very decent hitters. I mean,
yes.
Varsy's pretty loaded. As looks like it'll be 2 balls, 1 strike. Odds are in Purnell's favor. Horovitz. And good eye from Purnell. 3 balls, 1 strike. She's run it beautifully. I mean, Horovitz, what do you do now? 3-1.
Oh.
Glances off the top. So 3-2, full count. Kraft, what would you do in this situation?
If I'm the pitcher, I'm throwing one of her signature curveballs.
Catch her swinging.
Throw 'em off.
Catch her swinging.
Yep.
We'll see what Horovitz does. Heads up once again. We've had quite a few heads calls.
Yeah.
I mean, the good thing is at least they're hitting. They're making contact, and that's the very first step, obviously.
Yeah, we just need to make sure they're going that way.
Exactly. Make sure they're going the right way.
Yeah.
Purnell. And my goodness, Horovitz, beautiful pitching so far.
Yeah, she's been killing us on the batting side over here.
Yeah, she has. So already 2 outs for the bottom of the first inning. Horovitz is kind of in quick work of this Frederick team.
Oh, yeah.
Bree Stendel, she has been a threat whenever it comes to batting in particular. She's something to keep an eye out for. That's good eye from Stendel. Ball 1. Stendel looks very poised and collected. Probably trying to make up a little bit as it'll go soaring into the baseball field.
Yeah. Right over our heads.
Be glad it didn't hit us.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike, all tied up. Frederick has to be cognizant. Still trailing by 2.
Nice.
No swing. That'll be another ball for Stendel. 2 balls, 1 strike. Can she possibly get a walk out of this? I mean, or a hit! Smashed it into the outfield. Can they secure it? Yes, they can.
Dang. Solid run for Frederick there.
Agreed. Just got to get the momentum kind of baking a little bit more.
Yeah.
As that inning was rather uneventful for Frederick. I mean, not much going on.
Yeah, slow start there.
Yes, I'll say still obviously trailing by 2. Nothing much going on for them. Like I said, very, as you said, slow start.
Yeah.
I mean, with slow starts comes fast opportunities here before too long as we're heading into the second inning, top of the second. Kraft, is there anything you saw in that first inning that Frederick has to be careful of whenever Elena is pitching?
She's had like 4 or 5 low balls. She just needs to work on, just like that one that we see right there in the warm-ups. She needs to work on getting them a little bit higher, throw a few more strikes. That was a good one right there.
I was going to say, just clean up the act a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, which I think that's probably applicable for most players, especially early on. You know, you're getting a feel for things. You're trying to figure out how should I swing, how should I hit, how should I pitch in Elena's case.
Yes.
So a lot of different things to think about, but I like how you said it. Just gotta kind of clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Make sure that we're not making costly mistakes, especially early on. Because the worst is whenever you're trailing by a significant chunk, and then you have to kind of claw your way back in.
100%, yes.
I mean, we've seen that happen before. I want to say me and Mason called a game where Frederick was trailing. I think it was baseball, but they were trailing by like 5 or something, and they came back. I want to say, but it was a close game.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Like I said, those can be dangerous.
For sure, yes.
As Frederick High School Booster Club carries on the long tradition of supporting the students of its community, the purpose of Booster Club is to provide the funding and manpower for the homecoming tailgate celebration, the after-prom party, grants to student groups and clubs, as well as scholarships to graduating seniors. We're always looking for parent volunteers. If you're interested in becoming involved, we would invite you to reach out to our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us or attend our next meeting in the FHS library. If you're wanting to be more involved in the community and have a desire to do something that benefits the students of our community, we'd love to hear from you. Again, please visit our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us if you'd like to get involved. We welcome any supporters, not just parents. The FHS Booster Club is a proud partner of GBN. As we saw there, Fisher already getting a feel for how the rest of Erie has been. Trying to make contact as that'll be ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Seen some improvement from Fisher over on the pitching side. Let's see if she can get a few more higher here in this stretch.
Yeah, she has been pitching low. I like how you said that. I've noticed that. She's been pitching rather low. I'm not sure if she's just in her head about it kind of a thing. As, you know, every time she, comes close to the edge of the mound, it looks like she's, backing off the full pressure of her ball. I mean, it is funny to see the difference between Fisher and Horowitz. I mean, Horowitz doesn't really have a lot of motion as ripped over third. And Stendel not able to get there in time. So already a runner on first. Next up to bat, looks like that will be Rylan Borth. Another senior. Typically center fielder, but
Wonder if Erie's little rowdy crowd is getting in their heads. It's getting in my head.
it is. I mean, it's probably a mentality thing. Little bunt early on. As Frederick, not what you want to see. Runner on first, runner on second.
Okay, barrel 1 up.
Nice play from Erie there on the bunt, and she was able to
Beautiful
use the
execution.
defense there and get over to first.
As I say, I thought she was going to come out swinging big, but
They're bringing her back.
as a little bit of a meeting on the mound for Fisher and the rest of the defense. Coach DeFore out there probably just a little pep talk. You know, if you're Frederick, you got to be real careful right now. I mean, defensively, you're giving up a lot of opportunities for Erie.
Yeah, we've had 2 or 3 balls that have just slipped through the gloves and haven't been able to make a play off of them.
Yes.
Just got to make sure we're getting a good grasp on those balls.
I was about to say, Frederick got to find their own hot bats, hot defense. As Molly Young, a freshman, up to bat. Fisher loads up the pitch. That'll be, I believe, ball 1. Ball 2? Ball 1. Ball 1. Looks like that'll be 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice pitch there from Fisher.
Agreed. I was gonna say she was struggling, I think, early on to kind of find that box. I think she couldn't really find it. I don't know if it was maybe her vision was a little off. I mean, I've seen that happen before, specifically as.
Come on now.
Starting to see here, she's finding her rhythm here.
Yeah,
at the
she
top of
is.
the second.
Young hasn't really swung much. And finally gets a crack at it. That'll just be a foul ball. So still 1-2. Fisher taking her sweet time on the mound. Molly rips it, and it's secured. Purnell able to jump underneath it.
She's been a difference maker so far on the defensive side.
She has. She's been consistent, too. She draws in those balls pretty easily.
Yeah. It's a nice little chase down. She's able to find herself, get under it. It's a great play.
We haven't really seen anything too crazy either.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a lot of just consistent balls for sure.
Yeah, it's been a little slow game here.
Agreed.
Not what I wanted, as I said earlier. I wanted a little high.
You wanted the complete opposite,
Yeah.
but it looks like that is Tafoya. Once again.
She had a great hit last time out. 25-yarder down midfield.
As a little bunt. Not the direction she wanted it to go.
I could tell our defense kind of anticipated that. They all ran up.
Yes, they did. They were quick on it. Defense starting to read it a little bit better.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Frederick seems a little bit more poised. I think they were just kind of adjusting to Erie and how they play.
Yeah.
Catches are swinging. So no balls, 2 strikes. This might be quick work for Frederick.
Yep.
Already 1 out. Have to be cognizant runner on, I believe, first and second. Bases aren't loaded yet. As Purnell.
Come on, Sid.
Even though we got called back, that was a great play from even Purnell.
Yeah,
Able to find herself under once again.
Yeah, it looks like I got called back. So have to, if you're Erie, momentum starting to shift towards Frederick's side. Frederick's still allowed a few hits here and there, but they're starting to kind of pick up on momentum. I'm starting to see Fisher settle on the mound.
Yeah, we're looking great over there on the pitching side with Fisher. Like I said before, she's really starting to find her rhythm here.
Agreed.
Top of the second.
There's already 1 strike in. Looks like that'll be the ball. Ball, 1 strike. Snook once again, Sydney Snook. Up to bat. So as we're cycling kind of towards the top of this batting roster, I mean, so far, you know, the way that they have it lined up, they have some solid swinging like players up to bat first. I mean,
got some hard hitters coming out here in the beginning of this game.
Agreed.
It's been enjoyable watching them play.
Fisher collects herself, pitches, and pop up, foul ball. As it'll clink off the top of the tin.
Yep. Right
Of the
above
baseball field.
nuggets. Yep.
Yep. It's raining foul balls.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Almost took out an ACL there.
yeah. I mean, a haughty little expression there from Snook. Seemed to be a little miffed that she
Yeah.
didn't swing.
Yeah.
As I believe 2-2 the count.
Here you go, Sid. You got it.
Fisher.
Another foul.
Once again, able to stay in this thing, battling with those fouls. She's been up to bat for a little bit. I want to say this is her second or third foul. It's been popped up.
Yeah.
Just not able to find that perfect rhythm that she needs. Low ball. I believe that'll be full count. 3-2 now. So pressure on Fisher a little bit,
Yeah.
as this could be the way to end the top of the second inning. With this full count, already 2 outs. So Elena feeling it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Let's see, can she finish the job off? Pitch,
Oh.
catches her swinging, bombs it. Can they come down with it?
Oh, they do.
Hey, Sid on that, though, Sid. Great at bat.
Kuhn, what a job. Pulls it in. Made it look like easy work.
Yeah, she was able to get herself under it. Frederick's been doing a great job of that on catching the outs. They've been finding themselves under the ball every single time.
Yes,
It's been great work over there on that Frederick defensive side of the ball.
especially their outfielders. Their outfielders have done a solid job. And I mean, Purnell too. Not to mention even Purnell
Yes.
exceeded at shortstop.
Oh, yeah. She's been doing great over there.
As would you like to meet an Olympian, connect with a D1 athlete, or talk with a Twitch streamer? Rocky Students is a part of Rocky.Church, and they're all about connecting students to their purpose. They believe students are the future, and their goal is to help you be empowered, encouraged, and supported. There are many ways to connect with Rocky Students. You can start by watching their monthly podcast on YouTube, where you're here for guests on a multitude of topics. You can show up on a Wednesday night to hang out with friends. You can also meet some incredible guest speakers. You can even join their gaming community on Discord. Follow them on Instagram at RockyStudent_Frederick to learn more. As once again, Horowitz, she has had a very solid game pitching. As Fisher out the bat, we talked about her versatility and just how lethal she is, no matter which side of the ball she's on.
Yeah. She's a great batter and even better of a pitcher. We'll see what she can do here.
Low ball, good read. One thing Frederick has done an exceptional job on is reading those balls. I mean, sometimes those are tricky, especially
Yeah.
with, pitchers good at some of those curveballs. Catches are
Yeah.
swinging. Right as I said, announcer's jinx.
Oh, yeah.
Looked like that might have been a changeup, whatever it was. Caught Fisher lacking.
Yeah. Seems to be confusion between the catcher and the
A little bit of clarification.
Yeah.
As Fisher composes herself. Horowitz on the mound, getting some encouragement from coaches. Horowitz, pitch, skids across the ground. So extremely low pitch. I think both Fisher and Horowitz have kind of struggled with that a little bit. Some of those low balls, they've been
Yeah.
consistent, and not in the way that they wanted to.
Yeah.
It's 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Great pitch.
And now 2-2. So Fisher, what will she do? Horowitz. Fisher.
Nice. Oh,
Nice.
And able to pull it in. Fisher, though, finally got a crack at hitting it. As talking with Horn, they just need to get something going offensively. I mean, they've really struggled to get the offense going. Erie, though, done an exceptional job defensively.
yeah, they've been catching every pop-up ball that we've been hitting, and there's been quite a few. Just need to focus on hitting some drivers.
As good pitch from Horowitz. It'll be strike one. So no balls, one strike. What can Horn do? And Izzy Horn, she's a hard hitter. She's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Especially whenever she gets a look she likes. As once again, just another pop-up. Very easy to secure.
So, yeah, that's something that we've got to work to improve here. They're just getting under every single one of them. We just got to try to do better about getting the pop-ups there.
Yes. As Bryn Leitner now up to bat. Horowitz got to be a little confident, a little cocky maybe with her pitching.
Yeah, she's
Besides some of those low balls, yeah, she's been doing exceptional. Slow ball. Good read from Littner. Really haven't seen many changeups and curveballs from her. It's been a very consistent stream of just steadiness.
Yeah, I haven't seen many curveballs here today.
Right.
As Littner doesn't swing again, it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. Horowitz. A little bit of frustration from Frederick. That'll be strike 2. Already 2 outs. This might send us to the bottom of the second. I think Leitner knows it too. Something to be cognizant about. As makes contact. So foul ball, able to stay in this. Battling out there. Really not much producing though for Frederick offensively. Defensively, I think they've started to read Erie a lot better.
Yeah, we've been making those quick reads to get the ball to first base a lot better. We just need to see what we can do offensively to improve and change the course of this game.
Finally cracks it hard, but Erie. What a job communicating.
We just need a little bit of motivation on the offense side of the ball to get things going here. We need a little switch of direction in this game.
I was going to say, change of pacing. Which, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see that here before too long. Frederick, you know, consistently for a few of their games, at least this season, they've had a deficit, and then they've been able to come back.
Yeah.
So this is definitely not the biggest game that they've had to come back with.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to say the game that I was talking about, that Niwot game that they played not that long ago. I want to say they were dominant throughout the majority of it. But I know that it was kind of a battle back and forth, and Frederick had to kind of come back later to finally secure that win. As I believe Niwot had, I believe they had two runs in the first inning. Frederick had 3. Niwot battling back with 2 in the second inning. And then Frederick, a very dominant 4 runs in that second inning. But then Niwot just had a very consistent 1 run, 2 runs for each of the following innings. And even in the 7th inning, they had, looks like, 1 or 2. So Frederick had to kind of consistently battle back from Niwot. That was a close game. And Niwot sitting at 7-15 on the season so far. Yeah. So it really just depends on the team, I mean.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's one of those where I always talk with, even for football or no matter the sport that you're talking about, it's just a very consistent theme that no matter what your, standing at or standings are on the season, you kind of chicken scratch it off each game. I mean, it's an entirely new opportunity. And so no matter how excellent you've been playing for the past few games, sometimes it doesn't change a thing. If you just, don't have the best game, it just is, I don't know, it's off and on for each game, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
It looks like that'll be number 16, Braylon Herr, up to bat. Fisher obviously still on that mound. The fact that, no matter what, she really is the only option. That's probably gonna put a lot of pressure on her. I mean,
oh yeah,
especially if she's not pitching the way she wants.
Yeah, it's been just low ball after low ball here for Fisher. Excited to see if she can maybe improve to start this inning.
I think so. I think just watching her even second,
Yeah, I think we see a switch. Up here. I think something clicks on defense and offense here. See what we can do.
I was hoping for kind of not a miracle necessarily. It's not that bad, but hoping for a little bit of spark.
Yeah, for sure.
An ounce of life in this Frederick team.
Yes.
We saw it. We see it defensively. I mean, just offensively, gotta make it click on both sides.
Yeah, we've been keeping up great defensively. Like you said, just needed to click for both sides so we can get a hold of this game.
As Fisher kind of getting in her head a little bit. 2 balls, no strikes. So if you're Fisher, don't let anybody distract you. I mean, that's one of the hardest things is just keeping concentration, especially in games where maybe you're not producing the highest caliber that you can.
Yeah, for sure.
As
Yeah, I want to see some more strikes from her here today.
skips off the ground. Yeah, Fisher seems frustrated on the mound, obviously. I mean, the hardest thing is once you get in your head too, and you're like a key player, you gotta get out of that negative headspace because no matter how you think you've been performing, you just gotta up that. You gotta reach the next par.
Yeah. High pitch.
As high pitch from Fisher, kind of a different look from her, but that'll still be the first ball. As even higher pitch. Trying to get a feel for that middle. She's got to find it, though.
Yeah. This Erie mini riding crowd over here, I can tell it's getting quite annoying for Fisher.
Yes, she keeps looking over.
Yeah, she's giving him a little stink eye.
Honestly, I don't blame her. But at the same time, I understand where you're coming from. A bit of distraction maneuver.
Yep.
As beautiful from Fisher. It'll be 2-2 the count. So battling her way back in this. Like I said, runner on first, though. Something to be cognizant about. Can't let anything slip through the cracks if you're Frederick.
Yes.
Fisher. Catches her swinging. Heads for everybody. Somehow manages to find its way back to the field. Looked like it glanced off the top. I couldn't tell.
Oh yeah, I think it hit the bottom of that little curve there. But
Oh, I think that is what happened.
yeah.
I don't know, it's hard to tell from here. They all ducked.
Yep.
I want to see someone catch it.
Oh
As
yeah.
gets her swinging.
Would have been a great play from Riley over there if it was in, and if she caught that, would have been impressive.
100%. And I mean, honestly, Erie just keeps getting louder. That's the thing. As they've just been a defiant force. Heads for everybody.
I started out there.
I know, I was like,
going
oh.
straight for me.
Sometimes it's hard to tell. I mean, we're under a tarp, so who knows if it'll fly up and hit us.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, Erie has been nothing short of loud.
Sounds like a football stadium.
Yes.
It's really loud. You can
Not
tell.
something I'm used to either. I mean, teams will hype each other up and, do whatever, but they've just been consistently very loud.
Especially like in softball, this isn't something players and fans are used to, but you can just tell they're really getting into every single Frederick player.
It's Fisher. A little bit of a grimace. Looks like that'll come back. Maybe wrong count. Because I think Clapp had to correct them.
Yeah.
Love to see Coach Dufour still out there doing his thing, too. I mean,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
he's been at this for so long. He's so good at his job, too.
He
mean,
really is. He's a great coach for this team.
Rips it. Can they come down with it? Yes, they can. Makes it look easy in the outfield. Natalie C.S., the trusty left fielder, able to bring it in.
Great reach there from C.S. That was a great grab from her.
Great. Like I said, made it look easy.
For sure.
So Frederick's defense finding their legs once again.
This is the switch we were talking about that we needed. Hopefully we can see it on the offensive side later on.
That's Fisher. Low ball. Fisher composing herself. And ripped. Middle of that outfield. Nobody over there, too. Kind of caught them off guard. As this will bring Erie to 3-zip on the score. Natalie Fetters with the rip.
No one over there in midfield to grab that. That was a great ball.
Great read, too, from Fetters to recognize nobody's over there. If I can get it somewhere in between.
Yeah, for sure.
Find that seam. And sometimes that's hard to do. I mean, most of the time it is.
I
To
know,
get that
yeah.
bat to kind of like, go with your will.
Yeah, just to make it obey you and kind of just
Agreed.
find the seam there. Such a tight space.
Yeah, that was a very tight space to find that separation as now Erie's hitting. Leah Carter. Erie, how the pendulum has swung momentarily. Kiana Reeves. Now it's a bat. I thought it said Keanu Reeves there for a minute. And I was like, where is he? And then I was like, no. That would be cool if Keanu Reeves just showed up.
Yeah,
though.
just show
Would
up
not
to
be
it.
opposed.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Love Keanu Reeves.
Red pill, blue pill.
Yep.
That's Fisher, low ball. They're going to send a runner home in the process.
That's something we don't want to see here. Another
No.
low ball from Fisher causes another point. It's just the last thing we wanted to see here today.
Agreed. And she seems frustrated too. She doesn't look as poised on the mound. She looks frustrated. And evidently so. I mean, you just, as a team, it's not even necessarily dependent on one person, but as a team, as, a culmination of, the low ball and then not able to secure it. It's one of those where that led to something costly. And so as a team, collectively, you've got to come together and play as a team. It just felt very discombobulated there. And ripped. Is it gone? And it is gone! Erie comes flying into the field. And my goodness. What a hit.
That was such a shot. Kaylee had it back there, but just soared right overhead, outside the fence. Great hit.
And, that's just a tear in Frederick's heart right there. I mean, that hurts if you're Frederick defensively to give up something that big. That hurts. As we're going to send it down to the sideline with Tyler. Thank you so much, Tyler, for your words of wisdom. I apologize since nobody could hear it, but I promise you, he said some great words.
Tyler always has great words. Love to hear it.
Agreed. Shame we couldn't, shame everybody else couldn't hear it, but I promise you, it was good. Just talked about momentum, talked about, that pendulum idea, all that jazz.
Yes.
It's Erie. I believe they only have one out and are leading 6-0. So a defiant start for Erie, coming out swinging as Ryland Borth once again up to bat.
Maybe I will get my high scoring game, just not the direction I want it.
Agreed. At this rate, not sure. I mean,
earlier we were talking about a 0-2 comeback. Now we're looking at an 0-6 deficit, looking to see what we can do to come back from that.
Agreed. I mean, that's a big switch up. 4 runs. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Especially this early on. Like I said, definitely stings if you're Frederick. Borth. And Fisher. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hoping to bring this to a full count. Don't let up with another ball. Or to catch Borth swinging. As a little pop-up. Easily secured by Stromberg. As this will bring in the second out. Now, if they can finish it off, catch Molly Young swinging. Zedell Realty, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, Greg Zedell Realty is your community-centered go-to person. Greg is a local realtor and broker who's been selling homes in the Carbon Valley area since 1980. He's an active supporter of our community at FHS and a proud partner of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. If you need a realtor with deep knowledge of the market, Greg Zedell is a great choice. Watch for his monthly real estate article in the Consumer Report or email him at greg@zedellrealty.com. Greg Zedell Realty, your community-centered realtor. As once again, another low ball from Fisher. So, 1-zip count. Fisher really struggling to find that box, find that zone.
About yourself space inside there.
But finally, beautiful read. First one we've seen in a little bit. Maybe able to find her footing.
Hopefully.
And 1-1 the count. One ball, 2 strikes. Young hasn't really swung much. Fisher. Can she get them out of this hole? And Young rips it. Can they come down? Yes, they can. Kuhn secures it.
She's had 2 catches for an out now. She's been able to get them under. She's looking great on the defense side of the ball.
She is 100%. That's finally able to get out of that nightmare situation. If you're Frederick, how do you come back from something like this?
I don't know, but I hope we can. As we've seen in previous games, they don't go down without a fight. So we'll see a little switch in offense here. Maybe get a good run going here. Maybe score 4 points here. And just get a little catch up.
I was going to say, make it more manageable, right? Because right now it's It's not that it's not necessarily manageable, it's just more of a deficit than I think what Frederick would like.
For sure. Need to focus on the tangible here.
I like that word, tangible. That's
Yeah.
good.
Thank you.
He's like, I know. Crafting the craft.
Yep.
Sophie Horvitz, obviously still on that mound. She's having herself a game pitching-wise.
Yeah, she's been doing great. A lot of fastballs and strikes that she's thrown today. She's looking amazing.
As Cias has a score to settle. And beautiful position right there from Horvitz. But great job from Cias. Noticing he was just a little far right to the side of that box. That'll bring the first ball. High. Ball 2. Horvitz. High ball. So 3 balls, no strikes. Horvitz struggling a little bit, trying to find that zone. Has yet to find that sweet spot so far.
Yeah.
Top of the third.
Cias has been making great reads at bat.
Great Cias. I'm prepared to see her swing within the next 2 pitches.
I hope so. Want to see her hit a deep one.
Cias. And swings through it. Full count, 3-2. Was prepared to see her swing. I also wanted to see her hit.
I know, yeah.
I mean, but sometimes making contact with it is, the hardest thing.
Yeah.
You can swing all you want, but that contact this will just be a walk.
There we go.
I guess a gallop if you're Cias.
Yeah.
she was sprinting.
Yep.
Good for her. Finally a runner on first.
Yeah, it's been a while since we had one of those over there. Hoping to get some motion.
So Frederick, a little bit of light in their eyes. This will be Riley. Low ball. That was a nasty little change up. And really catch her swinging. It dropped off.
Yeah, that was a really nice pitch.
Horvitz. Low again. This time, Riley doesn't fall for it. Good read. Looks like she might be prepping for a bunt. It's kind of the vibe it's giving. Just body language wise.
Yeah, for sure.
Just pop up. And they're able to come down with it.
For us.
So obviously, Cias stays on first. Good read from Cias. So we have for music. As Elena Starr up to bat. She's actually in our program.
Yeah, she's been doing great in GBN.
Agreed. As Starr swings through that. Not able to fall for the tricks this time. As Key Club need volunteer hours, want to help our community, then you should join Key Club, an international organization dedicated to service. Join us after school on the second and fourth Monday of each month in room E118. Horvitz loads it up, tries to go for a bunt. Clearly not pleased with that. Saw her a little disappointed, maybe.
Yeah, her face kind of just like immediately went down as soon as she missed that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Can Star produce? And Star, good eye, good read. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Star, hard hit. And my goodness, Erie, don't know how they pulled it in.
That was a great catch, a little toe tapper there on the outside of the line.
I mean, if you're Star, you should be proud of, that hit. That could have been deadly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, frustrating if you're Frederick.
Oh yeah.
And what a
Erie.
mood boost, too,
Yeah.
if you're
Oh yeah, for
if
sure.
you're Erie.
An Erie little Malik Neighbors-esque on the toe tapper over there.
As now Ella Stromberg back up to bat. Stromberg doesn't swing, ball 1.
Stromberg couldn't get anything going last time out. We'll see if we can see anything from her here.
Agree. Didn't see much from her for those first few innings. Obviously, though, Frederick didn't see a lot of light.
Yeah, for
Now
sure.
starting to see maybe a little bit more. But, man, Erie, defensively, they have really held their own ground. I mean,
They have, yeah, they've been doing great.
Stromberg swings through it. Hard miss if you're Stromberg. I mean, she read it beautifully, had a crack at it, but just didn't find it with the bat. And my goodness, that's got to be frustrating if you're Stromberg.
Yeah, you've got to have that one, especially with the deficit that we're facing right now. It's just a hit that you've got to have. There we go.
And finally popped it. Middle of the outfield. Midfield. Can they track it down? CS coming in home. And Natalie CS with her get back. Frederick finally tacking something on the board. And my goodness, we talked about Stromberg and just her hard hitting. That in itself demonstrates it beautifully.
Yeah.
Way to put it where nobody could get it.
Yeah, she gets a double there. Brings CS home. Hoping to see if we can get, if that starts a little spark here, we can get going here.
Yeah, honestly, this is the spark, though. With 2 outs, gotta be cautious. Stromberg. Heads, and I want to say some lady just almost grabbed it.
Yeah, I saw her reach her hand out.
I was
Looked
like, have you
she's
ever seen
about
that?
to catch it.
I know. Have you ever seen that clip where that they're doing like that interview and that guy just reaches over and grabs the
Oh,
ball?
yeah, little spidey senses.
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
it reminded me. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Purnell swings, no contact. Had a good read on it, but she's not able to come down with it. Purnell. Honestly, if you're Frederick, you got to score once again. It's safe. Stromberg makes it to third. What a speedy threat she's been. First with that hit for that double, and then now with base of her own to tack on, sending Purnell the first 2.
Yeah. Stromberg's really fast. Took like 5 seconds to get from.
That was
home to
impressive.
third.
Yeah,
Just a
she's
second.
speedy.
Yeah. She's been doing great. She's on third now. First and third.
Stendel once again. Bree, can she send Stromberg home? Glances off the top of the bat. That'll go soaring as a foul ball. So, no balls, 1 strike. Stendel doesn't fall for it.
Got her.
And tags her. Stromberg tried to steal it. To no avail. Erie holds their ground.
Nice attempt from Stromberg, but just didn't work out there.
Almost had it too. I mean,
Yeah, it was a really great slide. Almost slid to get home there, but It was too quick there.
Erie, way of communicating too. I mean, their communication has been on par.
Oh yeah, they've been great. I can just hear like everything that they've been saying. It's been great communication. I think their communication is the key piece of why they're dominating today.
100%. That's hard sometimes, with communication and just, if you work as a unit, it comes across that way too.
It does, yes, very much so.
As United Power, just a reminder that our broadcast is brought to you in part by United Power. United Power, we're a proud partner of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network and proud to power local sports and local schools. United Power, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative. As after that little burst of light that we saw from Frederick's offense, going to have to see them kind of keep up with that momentum defensively. Can they hold Erie for the bottom of this third? Top of the fourth. Man, this has been a quick game.
It has, yeah. It's been going by really fast. I was expecting it to be a little bit longer than it's been, but it's been quick.
As DeFoy once again. Fisher obviously on the mound. Erie trying to get in the head of Fisher more. You can tell it's bugging her a little bit.
Yeah, I've seen her shake her head a few times at him, and you can just tell she's really been affected by the energy of this Erie student.
And ripped right through the hands of Riley. Tried to get her glove around it to no avail. Sent to Purnell over at second. As already Erie showing signs of life. Once again, they really have not really had that many problems hitting.
Yeah, they've been doing great. They've just been bomb after bomb after bomb. They've been doing really good.
As low ball. And Stromberg. Looks like she's safe by a hair. I thought she tagged her first.
Yeah,
That call could be questioned.
it was really close. I mean, it looked like she was still a couple feet away.
Yeah, it looked
when
like she was a
Stromberg
couple.
was there, but I don't know. Call it, I guess.
As Fisher got to get out of her own head. Low ball. No take for the runner on second. As thought Foy was going to try to make a break for it. She thought about it.
I know she did. You could tell.
It's 2 balls, 1 strike. A little bit of looming frustration looks like from some of these players. And ripped. Foul ball. Fisher trying not to let the barking get to her from Erie. As another foul. No take from Tafoya, excuse me.
Looks like it hit her in the foot after she hit it. She's got a little limp going on there.
As, yeah, I noticed that. Seemed to be a little slow. Fisher composing herself on the mound. And ripped. Right field. Kuhn drops underneath it. Can they get it to third? I mean, Sydney Snook. What a bomb. And a right field.
Thought that little foot play there would have slowed her down a little bit, but she got to third base particularly fast over there.
She did, for sure. Yeah, Tafoya, she's speedy.
Yeah.
So 1 out. High ball. Braylon her. No swing. Low ball again. So 2 balls, no strikes. And another low ball. Fisher got to be careful. Have Caitlin Tafoya on third. The runner in position to score.
There you go.
It's 3 balls, 1 strike. And that'll be inside that box. Beautiful job from Fisher, making us a full count 3-2.
It's a great pitch there from Fisher. She's able to find the box there for the strike.
Fisher, can she finish it off? Rips it. It takes a skidding bounce. And that'll send Tafoya home. And that'll send her to first safely. Really no hassle too for her. I mean, she jogged to first.
Yeah, bounced off second base there, and Star was able to grab it, but wasn't able to get her over to first there. She was able to walk down in.
As Erie getting loud and rowdy for Haley Rossetti. Can they fall underneath it?
There's Eva Purnell again. That's
Purnell.
probably her third catch there. She's just consistently able to get under the ball. It's been Frederick's best defensive player here today.
Agreed. Her and Kuhn have been lethal on that right side of that field. As Natalie Fetters up to bat. Fisher. 2 outs. Hopefully, they can stifle the momentum somehow, trailing by 6 once again. So this deficit stayed consistent. And right to left field.
There you go, Nat.
Gets it to Stromberg. Stromberg back to Stendel. Stendel drops it but hands it back to Fisher. So maybe a little bit of frustration for Frederick's defense. Just overall, not performing, I think, the way they want to.
Yeah, it's been rough for them coming out here.
It's Aaliyah Carter now. That'll be ball 1. No swing. And finally, makes contact. Star trying to get underneath it. Star gets it back to Stendel. Stendel,
Good work, good work.
as that'll be another run in for Erie. As they send Braylon her home.
Star was trying to find a read to get someone out, but just there was nowhere available. And
Yeah. Nowhere to
someone
look
home.
either. I mean, everybody was already in a scoring position, if not already on a base and
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah, and as a result of that, brought him home. But hope to see some Frederick here on the defensive side.
It's 1 ball, no strikes. And ripped by Reeves. Reeves, middle of the outfield. And bounces off the top, and Erie making this look like a game.
Soft play similar to this earlier, so they're just able to find the seam,
Yes.
midfield back there. No one was able to get it there. They've been doing a great job of reading the backfield over there. It's been great hitting for them.
As now they've hit double digits. 1-10. This game is kind of getting a little out of control. If you're Frederick, that's quite the deficit. I mean, we've seen the beat teams obviously 20-0, but it's starting to, near the closer to the end of the game.
Yeah, sure. If we can't find our footing here fairly quickly, I think this is going to slip away from us today.
Fisher sends it to Borth. Borth low ball once again. Fisher struggling, trying to find that box. I'm not quite sure. I think it's more a mental game for her more than anything.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a struggle with her all game, trying to find the box. There's been high balls, low balls. Haven't really seen any consistent balls that have went straight to the box. That pitch that we just saw was great. Look to see more of that from her later on.
100%, as finally, once again, another nightmare for them. It's one of those where I feel for them, because it's one of those where it's not that they're playing bad by any means. I mean, they're playing excellent defense. Just Erie been able to find those gaps.
Yeah, Erie's been reading everything that we've been doing today. Consequently, Frederick trailing here. But yeah, no, they've been doing amazing today.
100%. As now, the big question is can Frederick find their own footing, as you said? Can they kind of come back from this deficit to the best of their ability?
Yeah, I think if we don't get something done here offensively, I think the game is decided right then and there. Hopefully we can get, if we don't, hopefully there's a chance to get a few more hits later down, final stretch. But if we can't figure out something here, it's going to be a rough rest of the game.
100%. As looks like that'll be Stendel. Not ripping the way she wanted it to. I'm gonna bring up a foul. As Craps, you have the NMSQT tomorrow.
Yes,
Yes,
I do.
the National Merit. What is it? It's like a tongue twister. It's a long title.
It's like scholarship program, but
Yeah, like qualifying test or
yeah.
something. I don't know. It's a mouthful, but
yeah,
are you ready for it?
No, not excited at all.
You're not
It's gonna
ready.
be a long morning tomorrow.
That's
Not
fair.
excited.
It's like 4 hours, isn't it?
I know, yeah. It's going to be rough.
It's gonna be a hefty test.
Sure is. And you, senior, you get tomorrow off. That's
Get
it's gonna
tomorrow
be pretty
off.
exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad. I get to sleep in.
Oh, yeah.
No offense. You should plug your ears at that point.
Just rub it in my face, Carly. Come on.
My bad. Yes. Low ball. Sophie Orovitz. Stendel didn't fall for it. 3 balls, 1 strike. Finally, Stendel makes contact.
Not the start we were hoping for.
Agreed. Let's say if you're Stendel, you make contact, which is good. That's exactly what you want to see. But it's one of those where I feel like they're just struggling to make the contact that matters, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And we do have confirmation. It's a National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test. So basically what we
yep.
said, but just in order.
Yeah. Yeah.
As Fisher doesn't swing. seen much from her whenever it comes to hitting, as that glances off the top of her bat. Heard it make some contact, but
It's a nice swing from her. Just needs to make a little bit more contact.
100%. As my goodness, able to find that area that they needed.
Yeah, great pitch before if it's there. That was really tight window. She could squeeze that through. That was a great pitch.
Definitely lethal pitch. They are making quick work and not able to secure it.
Slipped
Fisher.
her hand.
As looks like it was fourth. It's the center fielder. She struggled to come down with it.
Yeah, she had the little slide to get under it, but in the end was not able to hold on to it.
Which that is honestly the first time that we've seen that for this defense.
Yeah, they've been on point with catching everything and really making sure they secure outs. That's definitely out of the ordinary for them.
Horn swings through it, no contact. So strike one for her, no balls. Frederick have a runner on first with Fisher. Horn, make contact. Slips through the top of Braylon Herb's glove.
It's a great hit there.
As I finally just now realized that I think they weren't playing the walk-up songs in the beginning, I want to say, but they started playing them throughout like
so
the
they've
later
been
innings.
playing them as they've been walking.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that makes a lot
So I
of
was real confused, and I was
Yeah,
like,
they've
huh.
just been playing songs at random points.
I
I'm just
know.
like, what are we doing?
Well, like earlier they had a random song like in the middle of, I don't know when it was, but during one of the breaks, and I was like, okay. As finally decent contact, able to see the light of that green.
Powerful hit, but Erie once again just able to find themselves under it to make the play. It's a great play from Erie.
So CS, last time she was up to bat, she was actually able to score. She's our only run that we've had.
Yeah, she's been doing great. Hope to see another run from her right now. Hope to get her home some point soon. Cut this deficit a little bit.
Low ball. Starting to notice some parents are starting to file out. Honestly, I don't blame them.
Yeah, it's been pretty lopsided affair here. It's been rough.
Yeah. But obviously not. I think it's something that Frederick should take with a grain of salt because they play so many games in a season. That's one of those where it's like you brush it off, right? It's just dirt on. It's just brushing dirt off your shoulders. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. I think breaking that win streak might impact them a little bit going into maybe the next game. As CS rips it middle of the field, able to make contact, and Fisher can't get home. And she is out. What a devastating result.
Just breaks me. That is not what we wanted to see here for Frederick. Hoping for some sliver of light, but just couldn't maintain anything there in that half.
Apologies, I think I blew out the mic a little bit.
Yeah, kind of rattled my eardrums a little bit.
I apologize, Craft.
It's totally fine. I get it.
I mean, it would have been a huge turn of the events.
Yeah. And with what you said before, I mean, this loss could definitely do a little damage to us, but with an already solid record, we pretty much already secured a playoff spot.
Yes.
And hopefully can see Erie again in the playoffs. Get some revenge on them in the playoffs.
Yes, and I want to say, whenever I was talking with Elena Fisher, I want to say she mentioned something that I believe they are 8th right now. overall, and I want to say she said they would be allowed to host if they continue to keep that 8th spot.
Yeah.
Which that's always something that teams I'm sure look forward to is being able to host.
Yeah.
So bottom of the 4th, excuse me.
I think that's probably a rough weekend for you, huh?
I mean, the real question is if you're Frederick, do you kind of take that, do you take that defensive stance and try to battle back to the best of your abilities, or do you just kind of write it out? Because at this point, it's like you're going to have to make up a lot of ground and cover a lot of areas. So it's one of those, do you just kind of write it out, or do you play extremely aggressively?
Yeah, I think at this point in the game, I think it's already been decided. I wouldn't strain our players too much here for a game that's already been decided. So I think we can still be a little aggressive, but start to pull back just a little bit here to end this one.
Yeah. Drop.
It's not able to secure it. Ripped it left field.
That's kind of been the story of today's game. On the left side of the field, we haven't been really able to get under anything on the left side of the field today. It's been rough.
Yeah, I was about to say, left side struggled a little bit. I saw CS, we saw CS earlier pulling that ball, able to secure it with her, that huge catch. But it's one of those where, had a few missed opportunities on that left side of that outfield.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Catches are swinging. Kind of nasty from Fisher. Caleb DeFoya swung through it. See her grinning, though.
Yeah, great pitch there by Fisher. See if we can keep that up.
All right, you're good, Jay. Come on.
Here's some input from the crowd.
Yeah, it's very loud. Some criticism there.
I know, clearly not happy with
Yeah.
what's going on, even though they're leading by 9.
Yeah.
DeFoya just making some risky moves, not necessarily what I think Erie wants to see. That'll be sent up, and she'll be gone.
Yeah.
Come on, Dougie, let's get her home now.
So first out, Frederick trailing by 9, as we see once again Sydney Snooky. Excuse me, Sydney Snook. I mixed up the two there. I was like, Sydney, Snooky,
Yeah.
Snook.
I was confused there. It was like odd last name. Odd last name.
There it is.
As glanced past Fisher's head. Stendel able to grab it from Star. I mean, they're just really firing on all cylinders. There's really no way, no other way to put it for Erie.
Yeah, that was a heater hit there. That was great.
So Braylon her once again. Lots of barking.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable here. It's been weird. But I
I
mean,
want to say we had that happen during a few of our baseball games.
yeah,
Just
I wouldn't be
consistent, like
surprised.
yipping.
Yeah, I mean, whatever
Whatever.
floats your
Yeah, I was gonna
boat
say.
there, whatever gets them hyped. It's clearly working for them.
Fisher tried to snag it with her glove. Danced away from her. Braylon able to get to first. Thought about taking it.
Yeah,
Snook.
she tried, but just decided to play it safe. I mean, at this point, no need to.
I was about to say you're already far enough ahead. Why risk it?
Yeah.
As this has been a very fast game already. 5th inning.
Yeah, it's been really quick, really quick.
my goodness, once again, midfield star trying to track it down. Gets it back to Stendel.
That's just another one that we've got to have there. They've been consistently finding the hole in the middle and just been drilling it consistently. And they just haven't been able to get their hands on it. As we see Elena Starr there, couldn't get under it. Hoping to see a little bit more of improvement over there as we close this one out.
And it's one of those where it's not even necessarily like just, it's not even necessarily just Star. I think it's one of those where like, it's just like a culmination of the fact that they're ripping it in seams that, Frederick just doesn't have an eye on.
Yeah.
And I think it's really getting past them.
Yeah, they've just been having some trouble getting into their gloves there, but
that'll be a heater sent into the chains as Feder sends it backwards.
yeah, maybe a little jumpy there.
Feders. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out though. But now trailing by 11 for Frederick. 1-12.
Not the result I wanted to see here today. I mean,
Oh.
I got my high-scoring game, but again, just not in the direction that we wanted here.
Agreed. As I said, the flip of what we wanted.
Yep. So looking to Frederick's dugouts, there's just no light in their eyes. There's just doom and gloom over
Yes, they look very disappointed.
there. Yeah, it's been rough today. Hope to come back in the next game.
And like I said, I don't think Frederick should take this as like, the most awful thing that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Like, it is not that disastrous as that'll be set up, pop up, fly ball. But
Yeah, I mean, it
Feders,
wasn't the most disastrous game. I mean, there definitely could have been worse. And again, like we said before, we're still sitting at the top of some of the standings here. It's not like we need to be. It's not like this was a must-win game.
yes, I was about to say. So this is more temporary doom and gloom if you're Frederick.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, morale, like we talked about, might be down for, the next following 2 games.
Yeah.
Both starting Kuhn racing that outfield to try and grab it. They bring it back to Stendel.
There it is once again. They're just continuously finding the weak spots and just.
They're hard
fitting it
hitters,
right to the
too.
seam. Yep.
They really are.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job.
My goodness. A 13-point deficit for Frederick. 1-14, 2 outs. So maybe a sigh of relief if they can. As Keanu Reeves. Yeah, Fisher hurting here a little bit with his pitching.
Yeah.
Like I said, maybe a little bit of fatigue, honestly, from the past few weeks. Just constant pitching. And she does play comps, so it's one of those where, like,
Yeah.
the combo of that might honestly weigh into it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, playing for Frederick, playing for a club, as mainly pitcher and sometimes batter, it can be straining on those arms. You can just see it starting to wear her down a little bit here today, as there's been some really inconsistent pitching.
And like I said, talking to her pregame, she was extremely confident, but it's one of those where, like,
You're right.
confidence is obviously amazing, but it's one of those where as soon as you get into that game, sometimes that confidence can shrink because of those, nerves and stuff. Sometimes when you get nervous, it can kind of undermine how confident you were as Purnell and Stromberg. And I believe that was Starr. They all hustled to it.
Yeah.
Stromberg able to get underneath it.
Again, there's Stromberg just making great plays under the ball, forcing these outs for Erie. One of the bright spots, one of the few bright spots in today's game has just been Stromberg, Purnell, Starr. They've just been consistently able to get under the ball. Again, just one of the few bright spots here today.
Yeah, it worked out beautifully. Training today, tomorrow, and just see your parents and go down to see her. Spend the day and a half with her, so that'd be cool.
As I'm invested in these side conversations.
I was just about to start saying I'm kind of eavesdropping some of these crowd conversations. The crowd mic.
They're honestly entertaining.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know what they're talking about, but
Yeah, I mean, there's been a few games where there've been parents fighting, and it's just all.
I do remember that. I want to say one in particular. I don't remember which game it was, but man, I remember there was one girl. It was softball. There was one girl who got trucked, absolutely demolished while she was running, and one of the moms goes, "Good, I'm glad you ran her over," and everybody in the entire crowd. Was it Longmont? It was Longmont. It was a Longmont game. All I remember is the entire crowd just was taken aback, and everybody was it was just a collective gasp.
Yeah.
Everybody was so mad.
Yeah, definitely enjoy some of the. This may sound wrong. Just enjoy some of the heated parent discussions. It's very amusing at times.
They are. They're honestly the most entertaining thing to listen into. Truly.
Yeah.
This will be Riley. Horovitz still on the mound. I wonder if they only have her as the pitcher. And at the same time, regardless of if she is their own pitcher, she's pitching excellent. So really no reason to pull her anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say, she's doing great. I wouldn't see any reason to not have her consistently at the mound. But, yeah, it's looking like she's been there only one.
Riley swings through it. No contact. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not in her favor right now. As the sun is starting to blind us.
Oh, wow.
Hello, Mr. Sun.
Yeah, just.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Wish I could see the field.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time even seeing where our players are.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it. So sends Riley packing.
Tupac. Love me some Tupac.
I can get behind this as a walk-up song.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like that is, I believe that's Kelsey out there. It is Kelsey Varner out there. So I haven't seen Kelsey yet, but glad to see her now. I wonder if they're going to start cycling through some of the, there's some new rotations, honestly.
Yeah.
Get some other people some playing time.
Yeah, I can see some of the JV players filing into the dugout. Maybe you can see some of them.
Honestly, it's one of those where, regardless of what happens, we kind of know already the outcome of what's going to happen in this game. But regardless of that, let them kind of mess around a little bit. Let them play. Let them get a feel.
One more now. So
Sophie sends another Golden Eagle packing. Consistent back-to-back. And a little bit of crazy train from El Stromberg.
Oh, yeah. I love to hear this one.
Rest in peace, Ozzy.
Oh, yeah.
Stromberg preps herself. Doesn't see anything she likes, and she read it beautifully. Ball one. Horowitz takes her sweet time. Nasty little strike in the zone. Can't believe she found the seam there. I thought that was pinned outside the box, but
I know, yeah, that was...
my goodness, trying to get this third out. Bring it, I believe, to the top of the sixth after this. And like I said, this has been an extremely fast game. It's been an hour and 40.
Yeah, I mean, hour and 40 and heading into the 7th inning here soon. Yeah, it's going by really fast.
Stromberg gets a feel for it. Foul ball. So able to stay in this. Not a full count yet. Still looking at 2-2. As Horowitz taking her sweet time on the mound. Pitch way outside. That'll bring it to a full count. So 3-2. 2 outs. That's a lot of pent-up pressure if you're Stromberg.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You start to feel it. Horowitz, can she finish it off? And she does. Catches Stromberg swinging. No contact made. Frustration from Frederick.
That should be the capper here. Rough day today for Frederick.
Agreed.
The people behind us are shaking hands and exiting as they know it's over.
I was about to say, even they know that is game.
Yep.
As, yeah, really no opportunity for Frederick to even come back, to be quite honest. There were a lot of opportunities where, you know, I think Erie really just made a statement. If I'm going to be honest, that was just statement after statement if you're Erie.
Yeah, they showed that they're big dogs here in this playoff
They
race.
did. They did. As Frederick will fall to 16-6 on the season. And I believe Erie will be bumped up to 16-5. So, still obviously both of them sitting in similar boats whenever it comes to this. You know, if you're Frederick, try not to, you know, take this too close to heart, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, obviously, you can be disappointed, you can be frustrated in your performance, but it's definitely not something that you should take extremely hard.
Yeah, it wasn't the most devastating loss here. And again, I mean, 16-6 is not bad at all here in the standings. I'm pretty sure we'll stay number 8 if I'm not mistaken.
It shouldn't drop us down too far, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, if at all.
Yeah.
If at all.
Yeah. I just hope we get to see Erie again in the playoffs. Maybe get some revenge back on them.
I would love to call that game, to be quite honest.
That
That would be fun.
To call a little revenge sequence. Maybe get some going for
Revenge of the
Fisher.
Sith.
See if she can throw some great revenge balls down
Yes.
the line.
I was gonna say, I think it was just an off day for Frederick.
Yeah.
Not used to seeing that, to be quite honest.
I know, yeah, they've been doing amazing this year. I mean, the losses that we've had, they've been too much of a deficit.
Yeah, they've been manageable.
Close, yeah, we've kept them close. And the wins, we've had deficits. I mean, we've just been killing it. Excited to see what we do here in the next couple of weeks.
I don't believe we're going to be getting any players tonight, but still, obviously, congratulations to Erie. Tough loss for Frederick, but tonight's broadcast of girls varsity softball for your Frederick Golden Eagles has been brought to you by talented crew students here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I've been Carly Evans alongside Noah Kraft. Our team has been composed of Emily Johnson on director, Marcus Key with supervising, Tyler Hewitt on sideline, taking Curtis on camera. And I believe that is everybody. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. And thank you, Mr. Barsing, for being our advisor. That's all. Good night.